live. Let's look. Just give me 1 second. It's just me today. Just make sure. All right, we're right here. We're Coolio. We're living it up. Yep. Let me see what it looked like. I'll bring that closer. All right. Sorry, just gotta make sure y'all can see me. Everything is good. All right, let's go. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining in today's power call. I know I don't do the power calls as often as I used to, but I really took some time to just sit back and uh, do a little bit of honing in on what really matters and not because sometimes we can do so much that we're not doing a lot. Okay, so focusing on one thing until successful. That's what focus is, acronym says, right? So focusing on one thing until successful is what I've been really just trying to do. So we've been really focusing on our health and wellness business, gaining some deals, hiring some people to help with the production. It's been a lot. It's been a lot going on, but I'm just so grateful because, like I've said before in our previous lives, it's unto God who gives us the ability to gain the wealth and to get the wealth. So I'm grateful. I'm just happy that I'm able to still have a mindset to learn, to grow, to be something better. Okay. So today I wanted to talk to you guys and encourage you and let you know that God gives the power to those who are weary. And what do I mean by that? God gives the power to those who are at the point of fainting, at the point of giving up, at the point to where those there seems like there isn't any more hope. God gives us the power to continue on. A lot of you out there are trying to be lone wolves. A lot of you out there are trying to be these self-made gurus and these people that just came out of nowhere. But the truth key, the true secret is to lay and to be before God. The true secret is to spend time in His presence, spend time in getting to know who you are from Him so that you know rightfully what you're doing in life and you know rightfully how to walk out this life, okay? Life is not really, we don't really get handed a handbook or a manual. We don't really get handed um, anything that could help us become better. So why not go back to the manufacturer? Why not go back to the one that created us instead of trying to figure it out on our own or create our own theories and things of sorts? Why not go back to the one that made you? So today I'm doing things a little bit different. Like I said, I haven't been on the power calls in a minute, but learning and understanding who I am and being more sure in me, I want you guys to really just enjoy and partake on just this little lesson that I've learned, this little lesson that I've been able to understand and just partake a little bit in the knowledge of, because I don't know it all. But as I'm learning, as I'm growing and choosing to learn and grow, I'm bringing you on. So, if those of you who are familiar with, you know, the book of instructions before leaving Earth, there's a there's a book in here and there's a scripture in here called Isaiah 40, and you can look it up in your own time. You don't have to look it up right now. You can just listen to what I'm saying. But it says, "Lift up your eyes on high, and see who hath created these that bringeth out their hosts by number. He calleth them all by name. by the greatness of his might, and for that he is strong in power. Not one is lacking. Why sayest, O Jacob, and speaketh, O Israel, my way is hid from Jehovah, and the justice due to me is passed away from my God. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard? The everlasting God Jehovah, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to him that have might he increase hath no might, he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, but they that wait for Jehovah shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. You know, that is very important to pay attention to. That is important to know. And a lot of us, we read the scriptures by listening to other people preach. We listen to the scriptures by hearing something from our old grandmother, or not, no offense, but just hearing something from someone else being repeated over and over. But we don't take the time to really dissect the scriptures. We don't really take the time to understand and learn for ourselves. So if you read a little bit more than what we're normally heard, with they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, they shall mount up on wings. We hear that a lot. But if you read the three scriptures above it, it says, have you not heard? Do you not know that God is not like man? He is not like the youth. He's not like us who get weary, who faint, who get, doubtful, who lose hope. God is not like us. So what should we do in response to hearing something like this? What should we do in response to those of us who are firm believers but don't really understand what we're believing? We should wait. We should wait for Jehovah. We should wait for God. We should allow him to renew our strength. It says it right here. It says it, what? Isaiah 40:31 is where it talks about renewing your strength. But 29, it says he gives power to the faint, and him that have no might, no strength, no will, no might, no power to do it, he increased their strength. So today, for today's power call, I'm not going to say something different, but something that I should be doing on my power calls. I want to admonish you to lean onto God. I'm learning to lean more and more onto him, lean more and more into his knowledge, lean more and more into his understandings of who I am, because I can't understand who I am by just going to man, going to other things, going to other things created. Like I said, if you want to know, go to the manufacturer. If something's wrong with your Ford, why are you going to Chevy? Why are you trying to learn and hear from another guy? Hear from another person, hear from another, God that was created. Just rock the boat a little. If you think about it, all these other gods, all these other things were created. Christianity is the only religion where God sent his son. Jesus came down in human form and lived like us, endured what we endured, so that he could tell us that we can make it through, so that he could really apply it and say, you can do it. And then he rose again, and he took power over all of the things that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. He took power over all of those things and showed us that in the end, you're able to win. In the end, it's over. In the end, this is done. I'm just waiting for your faith to reach it. Do you have enough faith to wait on God? Understanding scriptures, we read it like stories, we read it like Disney. But understanding scriptures, a lot of people did not see their promises until 40, 50 years from hearing that they were going to get a promise. Some of us, we're not good, and I can say this even for myself, not good at waiting. We're not good at processing and preparing while we wait. That's what we should be doing while we're waiting. Praying, preparing, learning, reading books, learning your sphere of influence, learning that profession that you want. You're so adamant about being in the spotlight that you forgot how to train, you forgot how to prepare yourself, you forgot how to actually get ready and be prepared for that you're praying for. We got to have the faith, and we got not only have the faith, but we got to have the tenacity and the courage to wait and allow God to help us through. Allow God to help us and see us through certain things. Not certain things, everything. Heck, everything. Only he can see us through it all. Only he knows the end before the beginning. So why not trust in him? Why not believe in him? Why not have faith? Remember, he gives strength to those with no might. He gives power to those that are at the verge of fainting, that faint. But wait, hold on. Be of good courage. I'm a living witness. I'll leave you with this last thing. It's very interesting that when God comes and talks to another person about a new endeavor or something that he wants to do in their lives, he always reminds them of he's the God of Abraham, he's the God of Jacob, he's the God of Isaiah, he's the God of Moses. He reminds them of what he's done. He gives them his track record. God's track record is perfect. He's always there. He's always there to see you through. Just wait and trust him. I pray y'all have a great Wednesday. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here as you see it. If you haven't already, go ahead, like and subscribe. I live right next to the hospital, so I'm sorry, y'all. But go ahead, like and subscribe. Listen, I know it's hard waiting. I hate waiting. I'm still waiting for certain things. I hate waiting sometimes. I'm not going to lie and sit here and say it's all dandy and perfect over in entrepreneurial young money muggle land. But it's learning how to rely on God, learning how to give him your burdens, learn how to trust and bring everything to him. Because if you continue to hold on to it, it bogs you down, it weighs you down, and it makes you just anxiety. This is why we have anxiety, depression, all that. You're thinking too much on yourself. That's what depression is. You're thinking too much on yourself. If you started helping others and caring about others and knew what your call was in life for others, you wouldn't be so depressed and so bogged down. But like I said, trust God. He has a proven track record. It's proven. He has a proven track record. All right, y'all. Take care. I love you. Have a good one. It's just me today. I got to get the production together.